This week in comic books, I don't want to tell you because I only got 2 DC books. For some reason, the UPS guy just really didn't want to deliver Marvel for some reason. Like he doesn't know how to read store hours or something. I'm not really sure. But I do have some exciting news starting tomorrow. We're going on a little trip. I want to share with you kind of a little bit of my hunt list and what I got. And of course, we'll review the 2 DC books. So please buy my coffee. Here's why. Hey, what's going on, folks? This is your boy Pocan Joe to talk to you about Coffee Brand Coffee. We serve people that are tired of gimmicky advertising and branded companies that want to lecture you. At Coffee Brand Coffee, all we want to do is serve you freshly roasted coffee wherever you're at, whenever you want it. Consider Coffee Brand Coffee. Check us out, check our reviews out, and use promo code POCANJOE or the link down in the description to save yourself some money. Give me the opportunity to get you a delicious cup of coffee. All right, you wonderful weirdos. Thank you for coming by to this week's comic book haul and review. I almost was going to cancel it because there was only 2 books. But I have not missed one yet since we've started, so there's no sense in creating a bad habit. So let's talk about this week's comic books, and we're going to kick this off with Shazam, a weird title that I just randomly picked up. This is actually number 9, and in here we kind of get Mark Waid did it. Mark Waid stopped being all politically weird in comic book writing, went back to his origins, and wrote a good story using the Creeper, bringing back the original kind of Creeper that a lot of people remember, not all, different walks of life in here, where he's a reporter by day, kind of savvy and sharp reporting type of guy, and then of course at night fighting crime as the Creeper, a maniac. Bless his heart. So in this one, he kind of teams up with Billy Batson in this one. It looks like that's where they're going with this. I haven't been reading a whole lot of Shazam, but I am kind of interested with Shazam working with various people, because we know he worked with Morpho there for a while. Now he's working with Creeper. It was a great little kind of train heist almost, with human trafficking involved with Shadow Thief, where they kind of teamed up and worked that out. Billy Batson and Shazam kind of got to meet the Creeper. It's great. I love the Creeper. I love the Creeper when he's done right and correctly. Right, he should be like that. The he's about to do something wrong should always be at top of mind with him. Right, and I think that's an interesting character. So yeah, not really a whole lot to report on. It's a pretty baseline story, pretty linear, super easy to read, and it looks like we may be getting some Metamorpho action here real soon, as Creeper and his daytime newscaster guy kind of took some pot shots at him on TV, and I don't think he was feeling it, the love there. So yeah, probably be doing a little bit of follow-up, gimmicky, childish story with that, and I hope they do, because that's what Mark Waid does best. All right, next we got Batman First Night. You knew I was going to pick this up. So in this, you may kind of be familiar, and it's definitely not the first time that they've done this, so I want to be clear on this. This is where we're taking Batman and we're taking him back in time, in this case, starting right around 1939. That's a pretty significant date, as a war's about to kick off there real soon, right? The guy with the tiny mustache started getting real loud about that time, coming off the back of World War I. So, and we're still dealing with Gotham, and it's just a crapful of thugs. Apparently a thug in the area. We were led to believe it was a character by the name of The Voice, right? Apparently can reanimate some zombies to go out and do his bidding, and they're killing politicians based. Anyway, so they're going out there, and of course Batman's got to be Batman trying to stop it, but this is like a year 1 type story too, where he's still kind of a myth and not everybody knows who he is. Him and Gordon are meeting for the first time, and face to face, but he's always known Bruce. They kind of follow that storyline, just set back there. I love this book. I don't like it every time they do this thing. I want to be clear on that. I'm very particular to this book in the way they've kind of introduced a timeline with Batman in it, with this kind of gimmicky looking outfit and the whole 9 yards. The background, the artwork in this, the dialogue, it just all feels like that. And I think that's the most interesting part to it. Like, mind you, I wasn't alive back then. I have no emotional connection to that time frame, but again, we read comic books to feel things, and it just feels right to me. And I really enjoyed it. And the aspect of adding a zombie into it, to add a horror element to it, super smart. It's just dumb smart. Dumb smart. Plus politicians disappearing is always a good thing. Oh my god. So that's unfortunately that's my comic book haul and review. That's pretty simple. Don't you wish they would all be this short? So just real quick, I am heading to Planet Comic Con tomorrow morning. I should be arriving around 5 o'clock or something like that. I'm going to meet up with some of our Midwest community members out there like Beckerman and Circumstance and Bobby Delacroix. I love that dude. That with the mask. That dude is just chill as all get out. And it looks like we're going to be traveling around, having a little bit of fun. And I got my little cheat book here, my little black book. Oh, I hate it when I call it that. The things I'll be looking for. So on this trip, I'm going to be solely dedicating to some of the lesser value comic books for my 80s collection. Mind you, some of these books weren't actually printed in the 80s, so like Fat Albert and the Gang, right? But they were prevalent in the 80s. So I kind of want to do that. I want to see if I can find the Mask Preview edition. That's probably going to be a little expensive. Droids 1 has always escaped me. I can never find that. So yeah, stuff like that. I got some of the more expensive stuff already. So we're going to be on the hunt for that. And of course, my Golden Age hit list, if we can find some of the stuff. Sterling Comics number 10, First Appearance of Fighting Yank, stuff like that. So yeah, there's actually one in here that's extremely interesting, and I just added it to this list. It's the actual first death of a superhero in comic book, like Dead, No Comebackies. Yeah, so the first death of a superhero in comic books, like No Comebackies death, like he's dead, was actually Pep Comics number 17 from Archie Comics 1941. Not only that, it's also the first appearance of Hangman as well. So yeah, I think that would be something kind of cool to add to my kind of weird eclectic collection. Like most of my comic books have a story behind them. So we'll keep our eyes open for that. And of course, Ranger Comics number 1 at a decent price that won't fall apart in my hand. Good luck with that one. So yeah, I'm super excited. So if you're going to be at Planet Con this year, definitely let me know in the comments below. Get on there quick. Let us know so we can all kind of meet up and hang out. There's a group of us that hang out, and of course, comic book nerds are always welcome to come hang out with us, you bunch of weirdos, so we can talk about weird stuff. We should have a good time, should have fun, eat good food, buy good comics, and drink even better drinks. I need to put that on a shirt for Comic Con. It would be awesome. All right, guys, I've rambled enough. Let me get out of here. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.